If we asked you to close your eyes and picture an adult living with an intellectual disability, what picture comes into your mind? What does their life look like? What do their friends look like? What do they do every day? As early as the 2000s, many people with disabilities lived in institutions, which were often overcrowded, inhumane, and restricted people from the rest of the world. In more recent years, providers for people with disabilities, such as Star Community, became more common, and they gave people the support needed to live their lives outside of an institution. This might paint a picture similar to what you imagined in your head earlier. People with disabilities live in group homes with each other. They go to a building every day where they spend time with people like them and have fun. And they might go out into the community to volunteer, work, or go to the mall. Each provider has services that people can choose to help them enjoy these activities and build a life where they're always supported. And we can't forget about their caretakers, who are always there to help them with their medical needs. On the surface, this seems like the perfect setup, but people started to notice some drawbacks. People with disabilities are often not seen as real members of our community, and instead, they're seen like visitors to our community. Over time, some of them felt that being supported by a provider made them feel secluded, as if they existed in a bubble only with other people with disabilities. When every place you go is decided for you, and many of those places aren't really located in our community, you might start to feel like your entire life is completely defined by your provider. People wanted full access to their community on a daily basis, which in turn would let them define their own lives as they saw them. Well, people with disabilities spoke their minds and advocated for themselves. Their advocacy worked, and the Home and Community-Based Services Final Rule was established. The rule's requirements are simple yet powerful. It states that providers must ensure people are as fully integrated within the community as possible. In 2020, Star Community fully embraced the final rule, and we began our process of transformation. When we say transformation, we're not saying we're getting rid of group homes or our day program. Instead, it's that these options are simply part of a wide range of flexible options that people can choose from, and all of them together provide as much community engagement as people desire. We place people at the center of their own lives, and they choose how they want to be supported. It's all about making their lives feel less like this and more like this. Our transformation is a mindset. It's believing that people with disabilities deserve to make real connections and friendships in the community, and that anyone who wants to work can work. It's about respecting their independence to choose how they want to spend each day, instead of our services defining how they'll be spending it. Staff members are no longer called caretakers, but are now called direct support professionals, meaning they provide support in all areas of the person's life. They help them schedule their lives around their goals and interests and build skills for independence instead of simply taking care of them. At Star Community, we believe that treating people with respect, dignity, and love is the most important part to people living their most fulfilling, meaningful life possible. It all starts with seeing people for their abilities, not disabilities, and respecting their independence and choices. Along with advocates like you, we can create a community where every person's possibilities are truly limitless.